What's happening, Hot Wheelers? Joe Motor here. I don't usually collect a lot of cars made by Jada. I don't see a lot of them on the pegs. In fact, the only thing I usually see in the 1/64 scale are the Just Truck series. I see quite a few in the larger scales, but I don't really see many of these kind of series released from Jada anymore on the pegs. Now, I know they're supposed to be coming out with a new JDM batch of cars soon, I think, but don't see them much, or I haven't seen them yet anyway. But every once in a while, I'll find a Jada that just blows my socks off. And this one here we talked about in a recent video, the 73 Ford Bronco from the For Sale series. And that was a really cool series that Jada put out several years ago now, and they're getting harder to find. But I found this one loose, and it kind of got me curious again about Jada. So I went kind of hunting online and found this guy, and I just couldn't live without it. This is the 72 Datsun 240Z. It's collector number 159 from the Dub City series. It's Wave 15 of the Dub City set of cars, and it was released back in 2007, as you can see over here. So quite a while before I started collecting seriously. So I tracked this one down. I probably paid a little too much for it, but being that JDM is super hot now, any of these older models from Jada or any manufacturer really are pretty pricey, but I just couldn't live without this piece, even though, as we talked about, the 1/64 scale in Jada is a lot bigger than your regular scale car, your regular 1/64 scale model. But I wanted to show you this piece anyway because it is super cool. It's got kind of a rally flavor to it. Sort of looks like the Safari Rally Datsun, and I don't know if it's an actual livery that is authentic or if it's just sort of based off of one. You guys can let me know in the comments below. But it does say die-cast metal body and chassis, and this is the package, just in case you're interested. I'll show you the back real quick, though. There's not really much to see on the back except trademark information, and you can see some of the other cars that were released in Wave 15. So we're going to crack this open and take a closer look at it and see what we think about this Datsun 240Z. Alright, well, here she is, loose from the package. We've freed the piece, and I have to say, this is so impressive all the way around. I love this racing livery, and this model is now probably one of my favorites, even though it's not going to fit in my display case. I wish it was a true 1/64, but I'm still pretty stunned by the coolness of this piece. So let's take a look at it up close. We've got the big 938 number across the black hood here, blacked out headlights and blacked out grille, and then a tiny little logo here on the front of the hood, which I assume is a Datsun logo, but I can't really tell. It's so tiny, you can barely even see that. You guys can tell me if you can read it. Nice Datsun insignia across the top of the windshield there. Nice detail, and then on the side is just what got me. This beautifully organized sort of sponsor badges and the red color, just gorgeous. And Datsun insignia repeated on the side here. Got some Toyo tires, Nissan Motor Company, just really, really nice attention to detail there, even with a door handle and looks like to be a keyhole there. And even more so are these sort of studded bolts on the wheel wells here above the wheels, really cool. And the wheels themselves are really nice glossy black with treaded rubber tires. You can see the rubber tread on the bottom there. We'll look at the base while I've got it turned over here, and you can see some of the detail there. But just love the way that car looks. On the interior, you can see some detail of the bucket seats, the steering wheel, maybe a gear shift, and some of the meters on the dash there, which is a nice touch, just sort of silhouetted in black. You never need too much detail in the interior. It's just nice to see a little bit when you peek in there. And little Target logo here on the back. Not sure what that one is. And let's work our way around to the rear, which is pretty awesome itself. Those painted tail lights, the California license plate, and the dual exhaust there as you look down the base and see those treaded tires, and this beautiful Datsun 240Z logo on the upper right of the wing, the rear wing here. Really sweet. Man, that looks nice. Can't get enough of that. Then over the rear hatch and back around to the other side, basically the same livery on the other side. In fact, it's pretty much a mirror image. But I just can't get over this car, and I didn't really know it existed until I sort of started searching for it, and now it's one of my favorites in the collection. So let me know what you guys think of the Jada cars. I wish they would release a whole set of these racing cars. I think the racing cars are super popular, and I think you could get away with doing, you know, variation after variation. Now, I've seen this car released in the For Sale series, the same series that this Bronco was released in, and it's sort of got white and a gray hood, I think, and it's got a For Sale sign in the dash or in the windshield. And then I've also seen a straight up white stock version of this Datsun 240Z from Jada, and I think that was in the Dub City series. And then I saw a 4 or a 5 pack of Jada releases, and this car was in it, except it didn't have the racing livery. It was just red and black, had the black hood, red coloring, but none of the sponsor badges or racing livery on it. So I've seen 3 different variations at least of this car in addition to this one that are out there. Don't know if I'll pick them up, but just so you're aware, there are some other versions out there. But just want to double reiterate here on the scale. Here we have on the left a Hot Wheels Custom 240Z. So a little bit different model, but still you can see the incredible difference in size with these two cars. Are just one's 164 and one is not. And to me, I think, you know, for the most part, Hot Wheels Greenlight and Johnny Lightning are within the same range of size. Jada just takes it to the next level and really, really pushes it. So these are not what I would call a 164 scale. They're really closer to, I don't know, 150th maybe. But still impressed with this model. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If I find any more cool Jadas, I'll certainly share them with you. But in the meantime, you guys keep on motoring, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.